In this video, we'll find out how easy it is to create a drop-down list in Google Sheets. You can use drop-down lists to make sure that people are only able to enter certain values into a cell. You can also use them when you need to make your life easier when you're using a cell to regularly check data in your spreadsheet. To create a drop-down list, we need to add data validation to a cell. Let's click into this empty cell and start a list. Then we'll click on Data and Data Validation. You could also right-click on the cell and select Data Validation from the pop-up menu. Now we see the Data Validation window. The first field is for the cell that has validation being applied to it, which is the selected cell in this case. Next, we need to tell it where the list is coming from. There's a drop-down menu here which has List from a Range selected by default. We'll keep that option, which means that we're going to select a range of cells that contains the list items. There is a field to the right of this menu where the range can be typed in. We'll click on the grid icon here to select a range, then select the list of items I have on the left. Below this section is a checkbox to Show Drop-Down List in Cell. This needs to be checked if you want the list to be a drop-down. Click on Save. And now we have an arrow in the cell that opens a drop-down list containing the list items from the range. Sometimes you may want to select an entire column if there's a chance that your list might grow. For instance, if I add tie to this list, it won't be in the drop-down. I'll go ahead and erase that. Go back to the data validation. And change the range to include the entire column. The list still works, but when I add tie, it's automatically included in the dropdown. So I can add as many things as I need here and they will instantly go into the drop-down list. Let's see how this can be used in a practical example. On another sheet, I have a list of products with costs and inventory, which has a VLOOKUP set up already for the products to reference the inventory. Maybe this is a list that I need to check frequently to keep up with inventory. Rather than typing in the product every time, I can just make a drop-down list. Now I can simply select the product I need to see and get an inventory. And that's how you create a drop-down list in your Google Sheet. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, click on the like button or share it with somebody else who might like it. And consider subscribing to the channel. I try to get a couple new videos up every week. I'll see you in another video.